My mom and I live happy and productive lives. This is in part due to the blessing of Florida's public transit, as funny as it may sound. There are several reasons why the bus has changed and benefited my life. Let's start from the very beginning. It all started on January 26, 2009. For personal experiences that are unnecessary to recall, all I can say is that my life met a turning point on that day. I had been raised and taken care of by my father my entire life. On that day, my father's hand finally yet suddenly let go of its firm grasp on my shoulder. Without my father's guidance, I wondered what life would be like from that day on. Turns out it wasn't so bad after all, and from all the numerous factors that led me to believe otherwise, I have to say, Miami's public transit system was the most surprising and crucial component of them all. Life with my mom would be a new stage in my life. Owning only one car, my mother had to lend her car to her husband, or my so-called stepfather. This was all occurring during the school year, so it was going to be difficult to get a ride home from school. With my father gone, and my mom having to work and without a car, and nobody willing to do favors for me because of other things I need to be taken care of daily, I was on my own. And this is how my story begins. My school being located a good 3 miles away from my new home, my mother had provided me with $1. And when she handed me that $1, I knew that was all she could spare me, and I couldn't have asked her for more. I was to start taking the public bus from that day forward. Walking towards the bus stop, the first thing I noticed was how convenient the location of the stop was. Waiting there for no more than 15 minutes, I signaled for the bus to stop. Suddenly I remembered how long ago it had been since I was in a bus. Almost 10 years ago, back in Chile. I inserted the dollar bill into the machine and started making my way towards the seats, and I was suddenly called back by the bus driver.
It's $2 for the bus, $1 with your school ID.
I checked inside my bag, only to be disappointed.
We have a dollar.
Was a response from one of the passengers in the bus. That first impression made an impact on me, for it displayed the generosity of the people who enjoy the privilege of riding on the bus. This act completely opposed my earlier belief that people on the bus were kind of depressed and therefore not willing to socialize or assist people in need. I was wrong. 5 out of 7 days in a week, I take a ride on the bus. I spend more time in the bus than I do in my mom's car, so taking the bus after school is now a very important part of my life. Without it, I'd never reach home. A lot of senior citizens take the bus, and there isn't one time when I am uninterested in hearing their stories. They've always got something to tell. There is never a single piece of trash on the floor. And once in a blue moon, if there so happens to be trash, then I am sure I'm not the only passenger that would be more than willing to pick it up and throw it in the trash can on my way out. A clean environment for everyone. The Easy Card only makes things even easier. One tap and you're good to go. And now we have free transfers. It just keeps getting better and better. Almost every time that I ride on the bus, I stand at the front. The view in front of you is great and makes you feel adventurous. And when I finally get to my destination, I always say thank you loud and clear to the driver. It's up to them if they want to reply. It's good to say that 9 out of 10 times a smile comes across my face when I hear that I am welcome. Riding the bus is a great experience. It's an adventure, really. And I couldn't have asked for more than for a bike ride. I bike almost every day, so whenever I'm tired and I've had enough, the bus comes along to take both me and my bike home in no time. There are really just so many advantages on Miami's transit. I help my mom save money on gas every day. And with that money we are able to buy more groceries and use it for other activities. This is my story on taking advantage of the Florida transit, and I am more than glad to take part in the community of thousands of public bus users. It's really a benefit for both I and the city itself. I'm sure everyone has their own story on how they began to take part in the journey of bus riding, and how they enjoy the tranquility and peace inside the bus after work, or in my case, school. But I'm sure one thing holds true in every passenger's heart. Without the bus, life would not be the same.